plans. Got to make plans for it.
You know, today, this morning, even starting late last night, when the freezing rain came in, it was light, but it caused so many problems out there. It doesn't take much for us to start seeing those accidents kind of really pile up. We had so many, again, starting late last night. And Jim Gardner in Bob Mills Sky News 9, he was out this morning, and you know, the trackers were out, of course, since yesterday, but Jim went up and after the sun came up, and man, there were so many accidents. Unfortunately, there were 2 fatalities. One, I know, in Payne County, of one that was out near Clinton on I-40. That was actually from late yesterday evening, but so many people having so many issues out on the roads. You can see there's going to be a lot of damage out there. And it was mostly those side roads, those secondary streets. Generally, the main highways were okay, at least for the most part, especially after the sun came up. But yeah, I-40 in Clinton, that was a mess yesterday evening. Let's go ahead and go to links 1 and kind of show you where most of the precipitation fell. Again, mostly in the form of freezing rain. And officially at the Oklahoma City airport, we ended up with 0.03, but we ended up with anywhere from 0.05 to a little over 1/10 of an inch the farther west and southwest that you went, and a little bit, quite a bit really over parts of Payne County as well. And fortunately, now that temperatures are above freezing, we're starting to see a little bit more sun. Most of the roads are going to be just fine. So farther south and east you go, where we could still see some slick spots, we still have some very light precipitation falling. A lot of that is now in the form of plain rain, though. And man, it is so nice that we finally made it above freezing. It started at 1 a.m. Sunday, and yeah, 106 hours below freezing. And we're going to see a whole lot of improvement over the next several days. Now, the next couple of days, temperatures going to be well above freezing, but as far as below normal is concerned, that's certainly to be the case. But this weekend, anywhere between about 10 to about 15 degrees above normal. We've got another storm system moving in by early next week, so that's going to allow temperatures to drop. But the good news is it's not going to be anything like this past storm system we've been dealing with. Seeing lots of sunshine out in the north and west, still quite a bit of cloud cover over central, eastern, and far southeast Oklahoma. And it's going to take some time, but eventually we're going to see plenty of sun there as well. But this last wave now making its way off to the north and east, but still dealing with some very light rain across south central, southeastern Oklahoma. And that's going to be the case as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon and into the evening. But seeing lots of sun over Enid. It's part of our Lucky Star Sky Chem network. We're at 35 degrees. We got a north-northwest wind at 8 miles an hour, so wind chill's 29 degrees. But it just makes all the difference once you do get that sun. So we're already in the mid and upper 40s in the northwest. Still lots of low 30s across the south, some mid and upper 30s in the northeast, with that northwest wind between about 5 to 10 miles an hour, but gusts as high as around 20 to 25 in the northwest. So wind chill still very much a factor. Generally, it feels like the upper 20s to low 30s, but upper 30s and low 40s in the northwest. So this main wave, it's going to continue to move off to the north and east. Eventually, we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to be dry for your Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday. So staying chilly. Temperatures only in the 40s for the next couple of days, but this weekend is looking pretty nice. Mild, in fact, with temperatures in the 50s on Saturday, but climbing into the 60s for Sunday and even into Monday. Here's the thing, though. As we get into early next week, Monday into Tuesday, we're going to have another storm move through. Some of the data is trying to bring it in later, not until Tuesday into Wednesday. But right now, I think I'm going to go ahead and go with more Monday into Tuesday, and eventually it's going to move out of here Wednesday. But it generally looks pretty warm. So most of it's going to be in the form of rain and storms and possibly a little snow on the backside. But behind it, temperatures will fall off a little bit. It will be a little bit more chilly with temperatures dropping back down into the 40s. So some ups and downs, but it doesn't look nearly as bad as what we've been dealing with for this week. Today, though, we certainly have the chance of making it to about 46 degrees in Oklahoma City, but the low 50s in the north and west for this afternoon and evening, keeping that chance of rain in southeast Oklahoma. And then tonight, temperatures drop down into the mid-20s under clear skies. So it's going to be a very cold start to tomorrow, but by tomorrow afternoon, not bad. 48 degrees in Oklahoma City, low to mid 50s in the northwest and mid and upper 40s even in the southeast. Saturday, temperatures in the mid 50s. The wind's going to be howling out of the south between about 15 to 30, low 60s in the northwest. And then by Sunday afternoon, even nicer. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the low 60s, upper 60s for Monday. And right now, we're going to go with early next week. That's when our next storm is going to be moving through, but it should be warm enough. And right now, we're talking about the chance of rain and storms. Lisa, back to you.